Well, everyone, the internet is currently breaking down. On TikTok and Twitter, hashtag superstraight has gone viral. And as you can imagine, a lot of very dumb people are very upset. What is superstraight? Well, it's the idea that you're a man who is straight and are only attracted to the opposite gender of people who are born that gender. It's basically saying that as a man or a woman, you like the opposite gender. I mean, that's pretty much what it means. You see, the progressive left and the LGBTQ plus WAQZ 145 hut movement has been saying for a long time that if you're a straight male or a straight female and you do not like to date trans people, then that means that you're phobic, and that means that you're just a bigot. I find this is absolutely ludicrous for many reasons. One, it's nobody's place to force you to date someone. I mean, let's just get that right out there in the open. The idea that you can force somebody to like a certain group of people is completely ridiculous. How dare you? It is not gay to suck a woman's penis.
He's kinda gay.
It's not gay, come on.
I don't know, man. Seems kinda gay to me.
But that's essentially what they're arguing for. So some guy and some people online made a meme or this sort of movement called super straight. And the idea is that it's a sexuality so that you cannot be called phobic, you cannot be called a bigot. I find it absolutely hilarious. And then this is why. As a member of this community, kind of play for both fields, if you know what I'm saying. I have no problem with this whatsoever. In fact, I think it's hilarious. If there's people out there who are only attracted to the opposite gender, well, guess what? That's called being normal. It's not really a new sexual identity. It is simply human sexuality. I mean, come on. Do we really need a new word or a new term to describe straight people? I think we know. You're straight if you're attracted to the opposite gender. Hoodoy! But that hasn't stopped this from blowing up online. In one of the original videos, you can see, I believe this is a teenager, though I'm not sure, but he's basically saying in this video, I created a new identity, it's called super straight. It means I'm only attracted to women who are born women, and you can't criticize me anymore. Which, to be honest, by the left's logic, makes perfect sense. But what happened after was so much blowback. The left is absolutely losing its mind. And it's become sort of a troll movement. Man, and some of the blowback is incredible. You have a bunch of progressive leftists on Twitter making threats. Here's a screenshot from Reddit. They say, they made a subreddit r/superstraight. Anyone know how to report subreddits? Same bald silly says, exactly. It's not a preference when you can't see the chromosomes. It's an ideology, a shit one. God, that logic. So here's a really good example. FemAnon says, threatening violence due to sexual orientation. How is this okay? This should be a clear message to all of those people out there telling hashtag superstraight and hashtag supergay identifying people, you are not oppressed. I've been threatened 20 times today due to my identity. And this really shows you the massive hypocrisy. Nobody chooses their sexuality or sexual orientation. I think this is well established. Nor can a person choose if they're only attracted to the opposite gender. That's called life. You better get used to it. And this is what I've noticed. It's like these progressive leftists, these regressive morons, they actually believe that the world should change to suit them. That's not called real life, buddy. In the real world, the world does not change for you. Now, some of this is just straight up funny. Like, I feel like Gen Z is absolutely red-pilled and absolutely woke because they are finally pushing back against a lot of this progressive left nonsense. They've started using the term superphobic against all the people mad at the super straight movement, and you know what? They're right. I feel like a lot of these people are superphobic. Because the truth is, a lot of these people on the progressive left, well, they were discriminating against straight people this entire time. But for some reason, they think that it's okay for them to do it. But when anybody else does it to them, all of a sudden, it's a crime. All of a sudden, oh my God, these phobic bigots. Well, you can be a bigot and belong to a protected class. You see it all the time. And I think these people are being massively exposed. Oh man, some of these messages here from Super Straight India. They say, been seeing a lot of hashtag super straight hatred on the timeline. To all super straight people reading, you are valid, beautiful, precious, powerful, fierce, amazing, talented, compassionate, and real. And most of all, remember that you are brave. Say no to superphobia. And here is the flag and the colors of the super straight movement. Woo! Looks good. Orange, black. For those of you just listening, it's a half orange-black flag with the gender symbols connected at the circle. One pointing to male, one pointing to female, with opposite colors for the gender in the background. It looks kind of cool. Dom replies, say yes to superphobia. You know that a troll is really good when the whole point of the troll is to expose you as a nasty human being, and then you respond as a nasty human being. Right now, hashtag superstraight is trending online with 83,000 tweets. This stuff has gone viral. So basically, the regressive left's argument is that superstraight is transphobic. I think that's ridiculous. Once again, you cannot force people to like you. That's just what it is. You're absolute idiots, and you're falling for the troll in spectacular fashion. So you know what? Hashtag superstraight. Go on and go forth. Your identity is valid. You are beautiful just the way you are. Do not listen to these bigots. You have a right to exist. You have a right to your sexuality. And these people they're bad people, okay? Fact Seeker says, what happened to humanity? This hashtag superstraight video was by a 16-year-old guy, FFS. And still they threaten the woman with harm. So people have been making these videos saying that they're super straight. The left-wingers are making threats to people's mothers. Once again, it is clear who the good guys and who the bad guys are in this event. The left are the bad guys. I feel like I have to say that because some moron over in the big tech headquarters is going to be like, well, is this problematic content? No, it is not. What is problematic is what the progressive left is doing. You cannot and should not be making threats to people's moms. It is wrong. It is also a crime. You will be reported and you will go to jail. Okay? So, enough. People need to calm down. You know, like Taylor Swift said, calm down. You need to realize, one, that you're being trolled and that it is not okay. But that, my friends, is merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Oh, I believe 4chan is also partaking in this major troll. I think it's pretty funny. You know, the news lately has been a little weird. There hasn't really been any news. Even I've been at a loss of what to cover because a lot of the stuff that's happening right now is irrelevant nonsense. But I saw this story, I thought it was funny, and here we are. Let me know what you think, folks. Please share the video, share the content. They're really suppressing us hard. Anyhow, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.